Compass FM, North Canterbury's community radio station, 104.9 and 103.7 in Kaikoura. And talking about Kaikoura, let's head towards the Kaikoura District Mayor, Craig Mackle. Morning, Craig. How's things going by the sea today?
G'day, Kiri. How you doing? It's absolutely awesome today. Really, it's going to be a scorcher. I presume you'll be the same down there.
Yeah, mate. It's going to be plus 30. Some parts of the area around Hanma Springs being at 30 odd degrees for the last 5-6 days ago. Officially, she's a heat wave, mate. But it's good for vitamin D, so they say, Craig.
Yeah, so put some sunblock on, mate.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, that's actually a really, really good thing. Hey, are you guys parts? Does ECAN have anything to do with you?
They operate out of our building, yes.
ECAN, what do you reckon? They're having a bit of a consultation on some rates going up to 24%. Have you had much to do with that in the Kaikoura region?
Not at present. We've had nothing official sent through, so yeah.
I do.
Scary.
Yeah, I do understand that they're saying that it's important we hear your views and urging the community to be informed. Consider what's important and here's the bit, tell ECAN what you think. When someone says they're going to put the rates up 24
don't think we won't.
It's absolutely. Speaking with Dan Gordon yesterday, and later on today I'm going to have a chat with Mari Black as well.
Yeah,
this is a really, really big one. This is one that's going to make people's eyes open up pretty quickly, eh?
Very much so. Yeah, that's massive. I need to get a lot more detail and a lot more info. It's a shocker, really.
Yeah, mate. Yeah. It sort of just landed on everyone's desk late yesterday. And well, I guess it is just a proposal, though. Hey, the summer weather and all that sort of stuff. How's it looking in Kaikoura as far as visitors concerned in regards to local tourism? That was one thing that you were incredibly worried about. I remember chatting about this.
Still are.
Yeah, you are still are.
Yeah, it's. There's people around, but a lot of places you talk to, that'd be some 30-odd% down on this time last year. So while the people are there, it's a whole different spend. So that lends itself to running things differently, as we've been talking about the whole way through this COVID thing. Some can, some can't.
Yeah.
It's. I think we've got a long road to go yet.
I think so. In the news, the New South Wales Premier, I can't remember, Brickulin, I think her name is. She's actually calling on New Zealand and the government of New Zealand to, don't hold back from doing this Trans-Tasman bubble. That will obviously help local tourism or tourism for the locals. But we're from what I'm reading between the tea leaves and other bits and pieces, we're still months and months away from that sort of thing. Yep.
Even when they get things sorted, it's still going to be a good couple of years before you're back to full recovery. Would be sort of best guess at the moment. Trans-Tasman bubble will help, no doubt. I just can't help but think, well, we are lucky we're here, full stop. We're not going to starve.
Yep.
Particularly here, where 20 minutes one direction you can get a feed and 5 minutes the other and you can get a feed. So there's no reason to be hungry.
Yeah.
New Zealand as a whole is pretty self-sufficient, or can be. And I suppose being isolated protects us, but it also hinders us with the freight side of things. So we've got to adapt with what we got.
Absolutely,
and we are going to do it hard.
But as long as we've got our health and a bit of a smile on our face, it's going to be an okay sort of day. Just having a quick look at the weather forecast for you guys today. You're going to get a bit of a southerly change later on tonight, but gusty, strong nor'westers about the ranges. So just make sure that your hat's on tight there, Craig.
Yes.
And don't go out too far out in the bay there. Otherwise, you might end up in Chile, and we don't want that. Okay.
I was actually out there on a jet ski the other day with the wife, and a pot of dolphins came up round us. It was really, really cool.
That is special.
Yeah. So I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Well, when I come up next time, we'll leave the wife at home. You take me out on a jet. I'll take the other jet ski, and we'll go and find a pod. Nothing wrong with that.
Get us going.
Hey, is there anything that you need to share around the community at the moment, Craig, or everything just ticking along tickety-boo? What's the story there?
Hey, I'll do a little punt for the AMP show this weekend. That's quite big for the community. It's a great day out. I did find myself last year drawn to the horses. I've ridden horses and that, mustering, what have you, but I was absolutely fascinated watching the show jumping and stuff. Plenty of goon-offs and almost like watching Speedway.
Yeah, slightly more sedate and less fumes. Oh, hang on.
Less fumes, but I wouldn't say more sedate, actually. It was, I was most intrigued.
Oh, good on you, Craig. Hey, that's fantastic.
And the dog show, of course, the Marlborough, North Canterbury dog show, that's on this weekend as well.
Okay, and that's whereabouts at the some show?
That's a bit further around the bay at the reserve around the end.
Look, if you're looking for somewhere to go, I highly recommend Bernie's Diner in Kaikoura, and make sure that if you see Craig walking down the street, because you usually are wandering around somewhere, shake your hand and say g'day to him. That's all good. Craig, I appreciate you coming on Compass FM as you do once a month or so. If you need us, give us a call. We'll put you back on, all right?
Good on you, Kerry. Thank you very much.
Compass FM.